What's happening, guys? This is Sean the Fox and the Fedora, and welcome to a new episode of Tail in the Air. With me tonight are the following.
Anton.
THAI.
CONNAN, because apparently we're saying things very softly today.
Devon, aka Voices and Rants.
Batman, mess up, it's Zach!
BLIXEMI!
Hey y'all, this is Werewolf Alari.
And I'm the Tiger Wolf 55.
Hey guys, this is Sean T. Wolf.
Alright, and we are playing a new game this week. A new game. Oh, and I heard apparently the audience audio coming from someone. Just mute that. And the game this week is going to be Werewolf, One Night Werewolf, as some people call it. So, for those of you who don't know what Werewolf is, let me explain real quick. Basically, it's like the game Mafia. Somebody's chosen as a werewolf in a village. The village is picked off one by one by the werewolf. The only one who could save the village is possibly a doctor or the villagers themselves, as they try to figure out which of them is the werewolf. If they catch the werewolf and destroy him, or her, then the game is won by the villagers. If not, the werewolf will slowly pick them off one at a time until the werewolf dominates the village. The difference between that version and tonight's version is the following. We are going to be, well, some of us, depends on who wants to actually do this, some of us will be role-playing as different characters from popular culture and whatnot. So, for example, if somebody wanted to be Santa Claus lives in this village and will help track down the werewolf or be destroyed by the werewolf. And there can be more than one werewolf, up to 2 werewolves. The narrator will be telling the story and also be passing judgment after the jury, the village, casts their vote on the werewolf. And the doctor is not just some doctor. He is the doctor, as in the one that flies around in the TARDIS and is a madman in a box. So, without further ado, I will start as the first narrator. And I will now pick the werewolf and the doctor. All right. They're responding to me on Skype. Let me know you see the messages. Okay. Werewolves. When I say it's nighttime, choose a victim. Yes, that's right. In this first round, there are 2 werewolves. When I address the doctor must choose someone they think is the werewolf's target. All right. With that, let nighttime commence, and the story begins. It was a quiet evening that night. Everybody was in bed. It was a long, hard Wednesday. When all of a sudden, there was a commotion. Werewolves, choose your victims. Ooh, the suspense. Very well. Doctor, where are you going to land your TARDIS tonight? Mm. Okay. All right. Will the town rise and shine?
Good morning, everyone!
Good morning.
It's
All right.
Waluigi time!
All right. Now, let me introduce each of the town members. Anton, you are playing Draco from Dragonheart. THAI-REI, you're playing Maggie Smith, the actress. Devon, you are Sherlock Holmes. RORY, you are Captain Jack Sparrow. Alari, you are Starscream. Sean Wolf, you are the Dark Lord Sauron. CONNAN, you're Peter Pan.
Hello, I'm Peter Pan.
BLIXEMI, you're Betty White.
Yeah.
Zach, you're Waluigi.
And I own the pizza shop.
Unfortunately, the villagers were not greeted with a wonderful morning.
I'll say my rum is gone.
As they stepped out
I'm
into the
still
village,
Peter
as they stepped into the village square, they were horrified to see the mutilated bodies of Waluigi and Captain Jack Sparrow.
As my last words, I would like to say, whack!
No, not Jack Sparrow. He needed to make another movie in which he was the star.
Oh, that's alright. One of those coins from the first movie. Feeling quite alright now. Except for the fact that the rum is still gone. Why is the rum still gone?
You're dead. You're
Rummy's
dead
always
now,
gone.
and I'm dead too.
Oh, fine. People have no sense of justice.
Victims, please mute.
Yes, victims are quiet, and that's why I'm Peter Pan.
All right. Unfortunately, I have some bad news as the town's leading investigator, Detective Fox, by the way. It seems that this Captain Jack Sparrow fella was a Time Lord.
Oh no.
Your doctor has been temporarily eliminated until he regenerates, which will unfortunately take a little bit of time because there's regeneration sickness and all that stuff. So we'll have to wait till next season. Anyway, so, townsfolk, which one of you is guilty?
I, Lord Starscream, would like to say that I am innocent.
That's what
everyone
Regardless of
believes
any
you.
past appearances with those dreaded Decepticons.
That's exactly what a guilty person would say. I'm innocent.
Exactly.
You must be guilty then.
I don't trust it.
Let us all accuse Starscream of things so that we can get rid of one less robot from the get-go. Because either way, whether we're right or wrong, it'll make our lives easier ultimately.
You puny mortals are so irritating.
Man, I'm Peter Pan. So,
Okay.
yeah, you know my thing.
All right. Well, townsfolk, please debate. Who do you think killed the Doctor and Waluigi?
I could do with one less giant robot. I don't actually have any compelling argument.
He's just annoying. For a second. I don't believe Starscream for a second.
I don't know. She said it too fast. I figured too.
Well, then again, it is Starscream. He's
Liar.
Very deceptive. You guys might want to think twice.
Hmm.
And
Think
why
twice.
would we take your word for it?
Because I'm Peter Pan.
Well, judging by the victims, it seems like there's a certain pattern going on here. The fact of the matter is, both people who are dead had something quite in common. Both, I'm not sure if I'd like to actually mention this, but both are people who know each other very well. They're both close friends, and they're both people who would, incidentally, being the announcers or the host next rounds. This kind of points out that it might quite possibly be someone who knows him either quite well or someone who kind of picked up on that. So I'm kind of suspecting that although Starscream does seem kind of suspicious, I'm also kind of suspicious of Conan quite a bit. Sorry, not Conan. I mean,
I'm Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
I'm Peter Pan.
I don't trust the little boys at all. Those old looking quite strange. I don't believe that.
Perhaps we should accuse Peter Pan too.
Now, why is it going all over me now?
Well, friends, there are 2 werewolves.
I,
allowed to
Lord
pick 2 or can we only
Starscream,
one?
shall cast my suspicion upon someone entirely unrelated.
Oh.
As in, not you? Because that would make sense, technically, I think.
Hang on 1 second. Lord Starscream. Hang on. Lord
Peter Pan, is
I
that
don't think it's going very well for you,
Starscream
Starscream.
is.
I think you need to.
Wait. Betty White.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. I'm Peter Pan.
I don't know.
This gets increasingly hard in that we know there are 2 killers, which makes it very difficult to pick out a certain pattern by who would be doing what and why. So we can put friendship biases aside, I'm guessing. So it's mainly just a sort of figuring out who would want to kill Voy and who would want to kill
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Sorry, who would want to kill Jack Sparrow and who would want to kill I'm gonna look on this tab.
Oreo.
Who would want to kill Jack Sparrow and who would want to kill
Waluigi.
Waluigi. There we go.
Don't just forget about me, will you? I'm dead. I'm the ghost. Bye now.
Don't talk.
Alright, well,
Well, not much, anyway.
Village, you have 2 options. You take a vote as to who you think are the werewolves, or you go back to bed and see if you can catch them in the act.
I have a question. Do we nominate 2 people for werewolf or just 1?
You can do 1 at a time, or you can try both at the same time. Your choice.
Okay, I'm kind of tired of doing the voice.
Alright, then we'll put Starscream
I
to trial.
vote.
We're
I
bound to
vote
eventually.
Anton.
I'm
Yeah.
still super suspicious of the person who's I'm innocent. I didn't like that. I vote them.
I know I didn't do anything yet, and I'm already getting blamed for it.
I don't know, but Devin's like super smart. Like I feel as though he knows like everything, so I pick Conan. I pick both.
Conan and Devon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, not Devin, not Devin. I picked the guy Devin said to pick because he's a trustworthy guy.
Peter
So
Pan
you-
did not believe that.
My name is Sherlock Holmes.
So you
I mean,
pick,
Sherlock. That's
so
one.
you pick Peter Pan, and you pick...
The first person who spoke. Who was that? Starscream.
No, Starscream.
Starscream. Okay, so you guys think it's Starscream and Peter Pan?
Yes.
You guys are jerks. I'm Peter
Is that
Pan.
is that a unanimous? Is that a unanimous yes?
That's a very unanimous
Not a
no.
unanimous yes.
Oh, I should have picked.
Well, then let's take a vote. Then,
Can't speak for everyone else, but I would know them both.
well,
I
then
would
let's
not
take
vote
a
for me to be the bad guy.
Then let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. All right. Anton, do you believe it to be... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm breaking character. Draco, do you believe it to be Peter Pan and Starscream? Yes or no?
I believe they're innocent.
Aha.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith.
Oh.
Yes or no?
No.
Oh, so now you think that Peter Pan and Starscream are innocent? Okay.
Oh, no, I think they're guilty. Sorry, I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
listening.
Peter Pan, what do you think?
I believe it is Starscream.
All right, so you're just going for one werewolf at a time. So you think it's Starscream. All right. Sherlock Holmes, do you believe it's Peter Pan and Starscream?
I believe it is both of them.
Okay.
But for now, I'm just going to nominate Starscream.
All right, so just going for Starscream now. Betty White, do you believe it to be Peter Pan or Starscream? Or Starscream.
Yeah, the Starscream. The first person who spoke.
So we're going to focus mainly on Starscream now. That leaves Dark Lord Sauron. Do you think it's Starscream as one of the werewolves?
I do believe that he may be one of them.
Then, I guess we're talking about Starscream.
Okay.
Alright, which means court is now in session. The people of Expendaville versus Starscream.
Next time I vote, we take place in Anvilania.
Alright, Starscream, present your case. How do you plead?
Personally, I believe you have all fallen into my trap. I am not the werewolf, and I will continue to state that I am not the werewolf.
Alright, well, I turn to the jury, which is everybody else. Final vote. Guilty? Or
Guilty.
not guilty?
Guilty.
Two guilties?
Guilty. Much wow.
Two guilties, okay. Draco, do you believe guilty or not guilty?
It's kind of hard to decide just because of that. You have fallen into my trap.
You, Anton, are a smart man.
Oh, thank you. I say innocent.
Ah, innocent. Okay, two guilty, one innocent. Sherlock Holmes.
I shall announce him guilty.
Yeah, four, okay, then it's three guilty, one innocent. Betty White.
I don't know what her voice sounds like, so I'm just gonna continue doing this thing.
Oh, that's fine, it's optional.
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, so another guilty. Which leaves Dark Lord Sauron.
Let them die and let their souls be forged in the eternal flame.
Whoops, did we lose somebody? We lost
We lost Anton.
Anton.
Sorry,
Anton dropped
we
out.
lost.
Whoops.
And take the pressure.
A pity. A true pity. I like him.
Well, while we wait for him to return, I unfortunately have to pass sentence because I'm also the judge of this town. This court finds Starscream guilty and sentenced to be decommissioned immediately. Any last words?
You're all idiots. Anton was correct.
Well, okay, that's nice. We're dropping into bits of Tartarus now. See you later. Bye. Yeah, we have that under this town.
We have one of those. Okay, that's good to know.
Starscream, will you please mute? I'm afraid to say, Starscream was not the werewolf.
Of course not. Why would he be? I just wanted to get rid of a giant robot. I'm Peter Pan.
Which means it's nighttime again. Now, hold on, we've got to wait for Anton to see if he's going to pop back in. Anton. Oh, yes. Slight technical difficulties, sorry. We will remain at nighttime.
Technical difficulties.
You're not Popeye, you're Peter Pan.
I'm Peter Pan. Thank you very much. I'm Peter Pan.
All right, waiting on. All right. Since the doctor was eliminated, he does not get a turn. Welcome back, Anton, aka Draco. All right. And with that, the morning sun rises. And with that, the villagers also awaken.
Hello.
How dare you disturb my slumber?
I can speak again.
Because you were totally sleeping last night.
As they get up and head into the village square, fearing what they would find, they, of course, are met with a horrible, horrible sight.
Roseanne.
Unfortunately, the Dark Lord Sauron and Sherlock Holmes.
No!
No!
That's more one! I was just gonna go with what he said! No!
Sherlock Holmes! No! Who cares about Sauron?
We're dead.
Not Sherlock!
Come on, he was investigating.
And with that,
okay.
So, Dark Lord Sauron and Sherlock Holmes, please mute. You are dead.
I have a theory.
Okay.
Okay, Sherlock, he automatically assumed it was Conan, and who died right after he assumed it was him?
Good thinking. But that has a loophole in it.
You mean Peter Pan?
Sorry, yeah, Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
I'm Peter Pan, and I disapprove of that theory.
Time out. Did Ilari get benched off?
Yes, Ilari is out of the game.
I see.
So that leaves Draco, Maggie Smith, Peter Pan, and Betty White.
Might be Draco and Peter Pan.
I still think it's
thanks.
that guy.
You wouldn't do anything to Peter Pan, now, would you? Because Peter Pan, he only goes after pirates, and so far no one who died is a pirate.
Oh!
Wait a second. Is one of them a pirate?
Yeah, you're totally guilty.
Generation cycle, mate. What?
Yes,
Conan.
Peter Pan.
Conan Pan.
Peter Pan, you do forget that the Doctor was masquerading as Captain Jack Sparrow, who is a pirate.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
I vote him. I totally vote him.
What, just because I said something stupid? If you're gonna kill everybody who says something stupid, you're gonna have a lot of work to do after this.
Tell me about it. The paperwork, man.
Hey, we'll just get the werewolves to dig a hole or something.
Well, village, start discussing.
Well, considering Peter Pan kills pirates...
Hey, then why the heck would I have taken out the other guys?
Yeah, but... I don't know.
Exactly. It doesn't make any
They
sense.
accused you.
I don't know. I still think because Devon said it was him that right away Devon died. So that's my... I don't know.
So you think Sherlock Holmes was on to something?
Totally.
Correct.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Just blindly follow the brilliant detective guy.
Oh, I
You know
will.
how that'll get you.
Don't forget, though, there are 2 werewolves.
I put Devon's life in my hands. I mean, my life in Devon's hands.
That is a mistake. I'll
It's
send
cold,
flowers.
dead hands.
I'll send flowers if provided I survive after the real werewolf gets you.
Well,
Any other guesses? Any other guesses?
I'll go with Peter Pan for now.
Just gonna knock out one werewolf at a time, I see. Okay, so,
Yeah.
want to take a vote?
You guys suck.
Alright. Draco, do you think it's Peter Pan?
Yes.
Maggie Smith, do you think it's Peter Pan?
Yes.
Betty White, do you think it's Peter Pan?
I do. I really do.
Which means court is now in session. The
You
people,
guys suck.
the people,
All of you.
the
I'm Peter
remaining,
Pan.
the remaining few people.
I do believe it's Peter. I do.
The remaining few people of Expendaville versus Peter Pan. Peter, how do you plead?
I played you all suck, not freaking guilty.
Well then, let us consult the jury. Jury, do you think he is guilty?
I do.
I mean, after that convincing statement.
How dare you insult the jury?
That's a guilty. That's a guilty. Okay, so is that 3 guilties?
Hi.
All right. With that, Peter Pan is guilty. To be fed
You
to the,
guys are stupid
to be,
people.
to be fed to the crocodile.
That's ironic.
Peter, please mute your mic.
Man, I will get my revenge.
I am sad to say, though, Maggie Smith, Peter Pan was completely innocent, and you are now surrounded by werewolves.
Shall we dance, Betty White?
Oh well.
Oh my god.
I pension for him anyhow.
Congratulations to our 2 werewolves, Draco and Betty White, for winning.
I had a feeling it was Draco.
All right. With that, we go on to the second round.
Hey, Rory. Draco isn't evil.
Can I just say real quick, like,
now.
can I say just like real quick, like after I died and then like heard Blix like preaching what I said and like just saying so strong, I'm like, he's probably the werewolf.
All right, which means it's time.
I would
to
just like to say that Starscream was the one who first suspected Anton.
It's true. And I'm like, we gotta kill her. We gotta get her.
With this, I pass the narrator baton to the second narrator for round 2. Zach, you are the narrator. Please refer to the character sheet I gave you so that you know who's playing who.
Understood. All right, let me go ahead and take a look here and decide who will be our contestants to play this cruel, cruel game of killing each other. And how do you want me to talk to him? Just use Skype and all that stuff and let him know?
Yes, you use Skype to choose your werewolf or werewolves and a doctor.
Okay. By the way, didn't actually get a chance to ask this. Can the 2 werewolves actually know that they're both werewolves?
Yes, you have to let them know.
Okay, they both have to know that they're both werewolves. Okay.
Yeah, so that they don't. So they don't pick each other off.
So they don't cancel each other out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Anton and I were
That takes out all the fun.
You're like bumping into each other. And oh wait, you're a werewolf. Oh gosh, you.
I don't have to kill you. Because I said I would.
Ty, are you still here? Did she run off?
They are muted.
No. Sorry, I was just.
Okay.
Betty and Rory are also muted.
Rory, are you still here?
I am here.
Okay. Then,
But I am here.
with that, Zach, you are on. Everybody else?
I am now currently deciding who are the werewolves and Doctor.
Dr. Werewolves.
Everybody mute. Zach has the floor.
I was muted.
Derpity derpity derp. This is the part of the show where I'm supposed to fill up time to make it not seem like I'm actually just filling up blank space, right? Alright, the messages have been sent. If you are a doctor or werewolves, please respond. I literally hope that you actually do respond, because this would actually be very most helpful. Alright, we have 1 person has responded. Please, other 2, respond. It would be most grateful. If you don't, then I will feel sad inside. and I will shed many tears. Probably not, because this is not worthy of tears. Now I'm really hoping if you actually were on Skype. To make sure, I made sure to only send to the personal ones. So if you're looking on the studio chat, it's not going to be there. Hey. You other people are going to check. I can't say the names, unfortunately, or else I ruin the entire game. That was about 10 seconds of silence right there. I hope you enjoyed it. It was courtesy of I can't believe it's not Butter. We're not sponsored by them, but we can at least tell you that it's meh. Okay, really, come on, guys. I really would like you to actually respond. Don't make me feel alone, please! I don't want to feel like that I'm just gonna sit here the entire time speaking for only, like, about 10 or 20 minutes just on random nonsense. Oh, wait, I do that whenever I do Ace Attorney streams, so that's kind of a thing already, isn't it? Did you, like, cancel out of your Skypes or something? I mean, I know that one of you were on. Well, I think one of you were on, but not quite sure on the slightest if you're going to answer. I think you guys are just torturing me now.
Check your own Skype there, Zach, to make sure the message
I am, and so far, 2 people have now responded. The 3rd person has not.
Okay.
Thank you, Sean, for the words of criticism. And I mean criticism. I mean words of knowledge, because you are truly the great person that is in charge of this, and I am in no way trying to say these words to keep myself on the air and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna keep rambling and all that stuff. Yeah. So I hope the other person answers. I'll send him another message to make sure, in which they'll say, "Heyo." Alright, let's see. Alright, no worries. Alright, we now have our werewolves and doctor. There will be 2 werewolves tonight, as well as also 1 doctor. Because there can only be 1 doctor, because that's how the Doctor Who world works, unless we want to have crossovers and all that stuff. But that's beside the point. In any case, werewolves! Please decide your victims! Very well, the first werewolf has responded. Second werewolf, please respond in the allotted time. And yes, I'll be using this voice tonight in order to give a sense of narration to the plot. That and also, I very much like doing this voice. It makes me talk like I'm Frank Franklin. Giraffes. Yeah. Understood. Both werewolves have now responded with who their victims will be. Doctor, where will your TARDIS land tonight? Very well. The werewolves and Doctor have all chosen their destinations. Let us see how the story unfolds on our second night with the werewolves. our story begins in the very long and distant land of Denver. You see, as all of the citizens woke up to shining light, we now get a chance to meet the citizens of our story. Please welcome to our story, Big B Wolf. You may unmute your microphones. It might be quite useful in order to get up.
Oh.
Big B Wolf. We have Big B Wolf to join us in our story. Next we have Angelia Johnson, played by THAI-REI.
That's Angela Nicole Johnson to you.
Well, I can't read words so well. Next we have Devon, who is Professor Dumbledore. Hello? Then next we have RORY as Son Goku.
Hi, everybody!
He likes food. We have Alari, better known as Foxy the Pirate.
Yar, it's me, Foxy, and welcome to Denver.
Just don't go to Foxy's Cove. It's quite dangerous there. Sean Wolf, better known as Shadow the Hedgehog.
I am the ultimate life form.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, yes, that was not that bad. CONNAN.
You sound like Vegeta.
CONNAN is now Pikachu.
Pikachu. Pika-Pee.
But for the purposes of our story, this Pikachu will be able to speak English.
But he will choose not to. Pikachu.
Pikachu, how many times did I tell you to get glamoured?
Pika.
Our next person is BLIXEMI, better known as Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Wrestling things that he says, catchphrases.
And then lastly, we have Sean Fox, better known as Dr. Octopus.
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Or Alfred Molina on a bad day. Now that we've had a chance to meet our actors, as they all came to the village square that morning, they then came across a gruesome and horrifying sight. Also, some people died.
Somebody massacred my breakfast! No!
It is sad to say that we lost Foxy the Pirate!
No, I was really enjoying that.
Oh.
Phew.
And sadly, we also lost...
Yar, it seems that we have walked the plank. Fare thee well, landlubbers.
Bye.
Who else did we lose?
Sadly, we also lost Big B Wolf.
Damn it!
Oh, that's the person I was going to accuse.
I was really looking forward to that.
Unfortunately, they are gone. But now, with only these citizens remaining, they must decide amongst themselves who they believe the two werewolves are out there. The doctor is still among the crowd, but his identity will remain a secret, or else time-space continuum and all that stuff.
Oh, those are the two people I was going to accuse.
So meanwhile, at the local Starbucks, they debated amongst themselves.
Glad we went to the local Starbucks, everybody. Now, who do we think this werewolf is?
I'm just happy that we didn't go to Freddy's to do this.
Unfortunately, that was shut down due to poor management. Bite of 86, after all. 87 more.
Yeah. I don't care.
Pika
Let's get
Pee.
in my way.
Pika-Pee.
All I know is whoever did it ate my breakfast. They're gonna get it.
Pika.
I don't like that tone of voice. I blame you.
Pika?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'll jump on the train.
I personally think it might be Doc Ock.
Hey!
Pika.
I already got a gimmick. I don't need to be a werewolf, too.
I don't like that tone. That
could be the villains if you took Shadow the Hedgehog and Doc Ock.
Tensions have been rising inside the local Starbucks.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. I am not teaming up with Shadow the Hedgehog for a crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog and Spider-Man. No way.
Hey, you're the supervillain. You like to do those types of crossover type things. The Sinister Six was your idea in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Well, okay, yeah. But that doesn't prove anything. That didn't even work.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, right?
Is that why you're trying to do another movie?
Let's get on with
crime
it.
in and of itself.
Also, you taking over for Spider-Man was also kind of a jerk move.
Okay, yeah, but that was the writers, not me.
Yeah, those writers are kind of jerks to Spider-Man lately, aren't they?
Yes,
It was the writers of Spider-Man. They're the werewolf.
But anyway,
Personally, I think it's the Son Goku guy. He was just so quick to blame people. And Pikachu, too.
We're just gonna keep blaming Connan, aren't we?
And Pikachu.
Personally, I think it's the yellow rat. It keeps creeping me out.
I picked Pikachu because that's so damn funny.
well, hey, I can
Again.
see that guy.
Oh no, where hedgehogs can exist.
Werehogs are a
Let's not
thing.
get into that.
Werehogs are a thing, so I think that Shadow is actually quite an interesting possibility.
You are always in competition with Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
And Vegeta. And
What do you
me.
expect? I'm the ultimate life form.
Exactly.
I'd also like to point out,
however, that
Why?
one of our biggest clues is the fact that... Okay, I'm gonna pick that voice for a second. So one of clues is kind of, at least how I see it, is I kind of, and maybe this is an awful thing to say, but the fact that it took at least 2 of the 3 people a long time. If we assume that means like at least one of them out of those 3, or out of those 2, had to be a werewolf because there's only one doctor. So at least one of those werewolves is someone who didn't really know how to respond either quick enough or wasn't really ready for that. So that probably means they're probably new, possibly as a contact to the actual person who's the host. That's what I would say, is narrowing down which person would be able to respond quick to him, opposed to trying to figure out, because that's kind of a good.
Are you sure? I could have simply been playing around. After all, this narrator is known for having quite a weird adventure.
I don't know.
No.
I agree with Dumbledore.
Wait a minute. I'm a doctor.
So that could mean, who does that leave? Because... Well, it's a great line of thinking, but that didn't really narrow it down quite as well as you thought it would.
Well, we know, assumably at least, we know who he's in good contact with. So, like, for instance, I know it's probably not BLIXEMI, because that could be, she was last round. I don't think, unless he really wants to, mess her minds up, I don't think he'd pick her again. So in my mind, she's narrowed out.
Well, that's okay. I mean, The Rock's already the Scorpion King, so he's already half Scorpion.
Yeah.
So that's.
And we know how you do as a Scorpion. And then another person who'd probably, the 2 people I assume would be able to respond quick to him would have been Sean the Fox and RORY. That narrows out like 3 people out of there. And then the rest of you, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if I can trust the rest of you. I know 3 people I can kind of trust, maybe be wrong, but...
Heck, I've been in contact with Zach for like ever.
Mm-hmm.
So Pikachu.
I could be wrong, because my main guess is the first people to die. So I'm like, well, there goes my theory.
Maybe we should.
That was mine too, actually.
Maybe we should consult the great voice in the sky. Hey, great voice in the sky.
What? Donut break? What?
We need your help to solve this.
Okay, cool.
Could you blankly tell us who the werewolf is to make life easier?
What?
We need to take a vote.
Very well. You may take your vote. Once you have chosen your decision, the court will then become in session.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's Pikachu and
what?
Yeah, Pikachu and Son Goku over there. Yep, definitely that.
You freaking jerk.
Well, this is what I think. I'm going to say that it's probably the Vegeta hog over there. Your name's Shadow, right?
What?
Yeah, I'm going to say that it's him and that tasty-looking yellow thing, the Pikachu.
What? Oh, come on.
It's true. Pikachu so far. Will he be able to get out?
I am going to
Absolutely. Oh, you can go.
Oh, okay, sorry. I am going to say it's Dr. Octopus and Shadow the Hedgehog. Thank you very much.
I'm leaning towards Shadow. Definitely Shadow. And maybe Doc Ock.
I liked where Devon was going with that. I don't know who he talks to.
Yeah, not the issue. Like, personally, and this is, you know, this works like 3 out of 10 times. I wouldn't make it reliable. But personally, need to look up her name now, because it's in character. Alina Johnson seems to be pretty quiet.
I'm always quiet.
Right, but last round you were just a little bit more vocal than you are now. So I kind of just want to put you up on trial.
Angela Johnson.
But again, I could be wrong.
Let's keep you accused now.
Who is like
Have you come to a decision?
I vote Pikachu because that was so damn funny.
But
yeah, Pikachu.
That is not a good reason to pick Pikachu. You picked me last time, and you were wrong then too.
That's right.
Okay?
Dang it, you're right. Oh, but maybe they want to mess. Oh, I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him to do that. And plus, again, there's also the sound. You do seem kind of like a comedian, and like you would, you know, not respond just for a comedic kind of effect. And it's just like, my guess is currently, and I'm probably going to die next round. Just for hearing all this, it's like Conan and like, sorry, not Conan. What am I thinking? The Pikachu and Angelina Johnson are like my guesses currently.
I like that too. Let's go with Angelina Johnson and Pikachu.
Yep, me too.
I think it's Shadow and possibly Doc Ock. But
Shadow
mostly
and
Shadow.
Doc Ock.
But mostly
It's high
Shadow.
and time for these 4 characters.
I still say Shadow and Pikachu. They both look tasty enough, so even if they're not the werewolf, I win.
You suck, Goku.
Well,
I
it seems that
am
the
not an
Emperor-
Emperor.
I think Pikachu's innocent.
Pika.
Well, Pikachu has voted for himself.
No, that is not. No, that is not what that means. And Pokemon communicate by saying their names over and over again, and I was saying the things that I said, which is Doc Ock and Shadow the Hedgehog.
He just sounds really insistent right now. He just keeps on saying Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu.
Well, it's also kind of distressing because I have no clue to pick. I'm just making all enemies now. It's not that good. I know 2 people.
Guys, let's take.
One person like, okay, I got this.
Guys,
like,
are you ready to take this to court?
Yes, let's take Pikachu to court.
What?
Well,
No, let's take Shadow to court.
let us
Pikachu.
to the judge.
Can I get a vote in this?
Yes.
I didn't get a vote in mine last time.
Take yours now.
What?
I personally say it's the yellow rat mutant and the pipsqueak.
Very well, just like everyone else did. Even Pikachu for Pikachu. That's showing how dedicated he is. Now let's go to the judge. Judge, what do you have to say?
Everyone
Court is now
wants
in session, and I would like to say that this yellow rat is accused for being a werewolf. What? Yellow rat, what do you plead?
I plead not freaking guilty, just like I did last time.
I was expecting Pikachu. Jerry, I mean executioners, what do you say?
Guilty.
Innocent.
Guilty.
Guilty.
You guys
Guilty.
are jerks. I'm gonna have to take revenge twice now.
Well, I'm
Two
hearing
wrongful
guilty
death.
mostly, so I guess it's guilty. Okay. Very well. Pikachu, I find you guilty of being a werewolf. Your crimes against humanity will now be tested by your true execution. You will be
Pikachu,
fated
we
by a
choose
critical
you.
hit.
No, not the critical hit.
First of all, it was
Pikachu fainted.
you got
Was he
critical
what?
by a level 2 Rattata who used Hyper Fang.
Ow.
He will remain in box 2 for the remainder of the game.
No, no, no.
Twinkle. Anyway, it's time for you to go to bed now, because that's how our town works.
I'm
Oh,
well
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
I
minute.
missed that. Was he one?
That wasn't the werewolf.
However,
Was it or was it
there
not?
is good I have good news and bad news. The bad
What?
news is we lost a Pikachu. The good news is that Pikachu was a werewolf. Congratulations, you have eliminated one werewolf. However, there is one still lurking among you.
Now my stomach isn't going to be guilty when I eat him.
And after being in box 2, Goku ate said Pikachu.
Oh gosh.
Daddy.
Everybody go to bed.
Now everyone goes to bed for the second night of the werewolf attack. Now with only one werewolf remaining, who will be taken out next? But no worries, fellow villagers. There is still a doctor among you. Let us hear from our final remaining werewolf and our doctor have to say. Very well. Our werewolf and doctor have all chosen. As the night went on, there were many commotions that happened, but the night still continued. And the next day, all of the villagers then awoke. How are all the villagers doing today?
Pretty good.
That's good to hear. After gathering at the town square, you then realize something. All of the villagers are still there.
Ooh.
It seems as though that the doctor was able to save the victim at the last second with apparently using time plot paradox and all that stuff that took about 2 seasons to tell.
That's great.
But
Can you prescribe him
but don't worry. But however, is it all right that we reveal who was attacked?
Yeah, sure. Let's find out who got attacked last night.
It seems as though Son Goku was attacked. But no worries, the doctor was able to save him.
Yay! I love you, Doctor.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, rats, I was hoping it was the pipsqueak.
But
I
no
was
worries.
kind of leaning
With
towards
Pikachu,
getting him.
with Pikachu gone, there's still that last werewolf remaining. You decide that Starbucks is not the best location to have. After all, coffee from one location is so 2 seasons ago. So you decide to go to the local McDonald's. Order a Big Mac. After all, they're half price today for all werewolf attacks.
That's important.
As the last remaining townspeople decide to sit down and enjoy their Big Macs and/or other related food that they think is real food, they decide to talk amongst themselves of who they believe the real werewolf is, knowing this new information thus far.
Wait, this isn't real food?
McDonald's.
So I'd rather be at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles right now.
Oh yeah, we actually just got a Pikachu recently.
It was delicious.
It's called leftovers.
That one's dark.
Actually,
guys.
very light.
Well, guys, considering that we don't really have any clues, unless Son Goku saw something. Hey, Son Goku, you see something last night?
I thought I saw some spikes, but I might have been wrong. It could have just been Vegeta. He tries to kill me on a nightly basis.
Unfortunately, Son Goku didn't see a single thing, even though he slept with his eyes open that night.
Well, good for him.
That's kind of creepy.
It is.
Well, I guess, guys, I think we should just kind of, go to bed until, something does happen.
Aww, okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
You seem quick to want to go to bed.
I mean, yeah, what the heck?
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, okay?
Oh,
Mathem-
why?
Does somebody want
mathematically,
another chance to kill someone?
I was
think those 4 hours
scared.
That makes you look guilty.
I was scared.
Mathematically speaking, we have a 25% chance of getting it right. Just because of the fact that since we know, and again, I kind of feel like we shouldn't have said who was saved, just because it's like now we know that RORY isn't a werewolf because he was managed to get saved, and since the werewolf wouldn't attack himself, that eliminates him as a guess as well. So that leaves.
Does that make
to
me
my
a
mind,
target?
that means I have 4 people to choose from of guessing between
Hey, wait
either
a
Sean,
second. Wait a second, Dumbledore.
Who's the
Why-
one pointing the most fingers here?
Why are you excluding yourself?
Dun dun dun.
Well, I'm not excluding myself in saying that other than myself, I have 4 people I can choose from now. Because I know that it probably isn't Blix, and it probably isn't Rory, and we know it's not Rory. That
Hey,
means
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Don't you work at a school that has a werewolf on your staff?
No, yes.
Oh.
Not anymore.
I don't know. Like Devon seems to like know everything.
Just to
like
clarify,
analyzing
to
stuff. Oh, sorry.
Just to clarify, are we talking about Lupin or Sirius Black?
Apparently. No, Sirius Black is an
Sirius
anime.
is,
There's a difference.
Yes, there is a very big difference.
And unfortunately, we're not playing Animagus. That's probably like never.
Well, I say that it's Professor Dumbledore over there, because he's pointing fingers left and right.
No.
Like you want to go to bed and you're pointing it to me.
I agree. The first person to speak up and say, "Oh, we should go to bed," I think that sounds like you want to kill somebody. So I'm gonna have to go with you.
No, I want to go to
Either that or
bed and
he's
lock
the
the
doctor.
door. I want to lock the freaking door. I didn't get enough sleep last night.
I don't trust him. 1 minute.
You were busy working on your
sound
fusion machine,
awful
weren't you?
quick.
Yes, my fusion machine. Come on, guys. I want to build one Doomsday machine. Is that so bad?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you're one to talk. Well, everybody done with their Big Macs?
I didn't eat mine.
Very well.
I
thought it was
think I
cat.
found a poison pellet in mine.
Oh,
Unfortunately, the poison pill did not kill him.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, he must continue the story. Has the citizens decided to visit the courthouse today?
I vote for Mr. Fox over there. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it is.
No, Oxy
You mean
died.
Dr. Octopus?
Vote for Dr. Octopus!
Dr. Octopus, yep.
Octopus has more than 4 tentacles.
I still vote Shadow. He still looks the tastiest.
I vote Shadow.
I am not an hors d'oeuvre, you little pipsqueak.
Better. Whatever. Fine, I too vote Shadow. There.
Very well. After all these votes, Shadow has the most votes.
Wait a
Shadow
minute,
will be taken to the courthouse.
Court is now in session for the trial of Shadow the...
Werehog.
That guy. Shadow the that guy. Yeah, I can read. What do you have to say for your plea, Shadow?
This is a waste of time. I don't need to be a werewolf. I wanted to kill every one of you.
Oh, so you're confessing? Very well.
What?
Well, I guess we're up, jury.
I believe he's innocent.
I vote dinner.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Very
I'm
well.
guilty.
That's 1 innocent, 2 guilty, and 1 dinner. Very well. According to these calculations, this would mean Shadow the Hedgehog. I hereby find you guilty of being a werewolf.
Don't
Your
you still
crime
have to
against
take
humanity
in...
is to star in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh.
So he was a werewolf?
Unfortunately, he was not a werewolf. You killed an innocent civilian!
It's that octopus! I know it is!
Oh, no, it's not.
However, due to being too tired and the big stomach aches from eating those Big Macs, you decide to go to bed.
Good.
Glad I
Next
skipped
time we're
lunch.
going to Wasco's Chicken and Waffles.
Very well. With the remaining town citizens, they decide to rest for a 3rd day. So now, with 1 remaining werewolf still lurking about, as well as our remaining doctor, he still is around. Will he save another victim, or will it be the last night for this doctor or other villager? The votes have come in. The 3rd day then dawns. we now have all the villagers wake up and head to the town square.
Ugh, another
They head to the town square to see nothing but a simple box. They open that box, then they open inside that box to find another box. And when they open that box, they then
There's a
find
flea?
absolutely nothing inside. Except for the dead corpse of the very poor man known as Professor Dumbledore.
Don't forget about me!
Not again?
However, there's some even more tragic news that should have become afoot.
He was the doctor.
After examining his coat, we then find out that he has a name tag that says, "Hello, I'm a doctor, fools."
Devin, no!
It seems as though that the doctor has been slain.
At least until next season, right?
Right.
No.
His last words
Anyway,
were, I don't want to go.
They decide to go to their local Best Buy.
Why are we at Best Buy?
To sample on their wares. After hanging out by the washing machines, they decide to talk amongst themselves on who they believe the true werewolf is. With no doctor among them, who will save them in this time of crisis?
Well, there's nobody left that I can eat. Legally.
I still think it's Dr. Octopus.
Hey.
Well, after what happened last night, yeah.
I don't know. You're pretty
Last night, yesterday.
pointing.
No, because it was him last time, and we decided to no pick whoever the heck we picked, and then Devin was accusing him, and look who's dead.
I really starting to think it's not. I definitely know it's not Son Goku, but at the same time, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Angela Johnson over there.
I honestly do.
It's got to be one of those two.
Mind you, you're being quiet too, but no, I still think it's Dr. Octopus.
Well, considering I was originally thinking he might have been the doctor, I'm gonna go with Dr. Octopus.
It
You'll be
seems the
sorry.
majority is voting towards the Dr. Octopus. I just like narrating these things. It's kind of fun.
Well, I don't think so. What do you think, Son Goku?
I think this DVD player is overpriced.
Well, unfortunately, they don't sell DVD players anymore. They have Blu-ray players because everyone's trying to switch over to Blu-ray. But that's beside the point.
Well, that would explain it then. Okay. Oh, and I think it's Dr. Octopus too.
Oh, you guys are gonna be so sorry.
Very well. It is time to go to the courtroom.
Court is now in session for the trial of Dr. Octopus. Or, as I refer him as my homeboy, Doc Ock. Doc Ock, what you got to say for yourself?
Well, Judge, I was at
nice.
Great. Okay, let's just get this over with.
Executioners! Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I mean, yes, that. Guilty or yet more guilty?
Guilty. No, wait, more guilty.
I think it's him, but at the same time, okay, I'm gonna say guilty. I'm gonna regret it after I just know I am.
Yeah, Son Goku.
Are those
Now,
arms
who
made
stop
out of
looking
real
at the Blu-ray
octopus?
player?
Wait a minute. Are we having court in Best Buy?
Yes.
Why not? We didn't have a transition to the courthouse. I mean, I was just standing by the Max over here, so I decided, like, let's do it here.
All right. Well, Son Goku, what do you think?
Well, I'm not going to be able to eat your arms, but I still think you're guilty.
Very well. By unanimous decision, I hereby find Dr. Octopus more guilty. As your crimes against humanity, and for being a werewolf, and also for being Spider-Man. Seriously, what was up with that? I hereby sentence you to drown.
I will not die a monster.
Oh.
No, you will die a drowned man. Anyway, go home!
Unfortunately, Dr. Octopus was not a werewolf. As we all know, werewolves are not affected by drowning.
They aren't?
Apparently.
Oh.
So you decide to go to sleep, waiting for a fourth night. So, werewolf, please choose your victim. Well, there's only 3 villagers left, so does that mean the werewolf wins? Oh well. We're gonna continue anyway. The werewolf has chosen their victim. As the 4th day comes, everyone leaves their houses in quiet sadness, knowing that no doctor was there to save them. To save any of them. How is everyone doing this morning?
Pretty miserable.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I do have some good news for you.
I just saved a bunch of car insurance money in my car insurance by switching to Geico.
No, Goku's dead.
Oh no!
That's okay. I've been dead before.
It's quite alright, but unfortunately, there are no Dragon Balls in this universe.
Oh man. Can I use instant transmission to go back and forth? Oh.
No.
So it was the Rock the whole time.
And now, with
Dun, dun,
only one
dun.
villager remaining, the werewolf has won and is the last victim.
2 in a row.
Well, first they went to Kohl's and decided to buy some clothes there. Then the werewolf won, and
Wait.
the winner is Blix, the werewolf.
Damn it, Blix.
Congratulations to our werewolf, Blix.
Wow, and I actually thought it was
Johnson, the werewolf, has won.
I thought it was Angela Johnson. For
That's
sure.
what I thought too.
That's her name American? You thought I was a werewolf?
It seems as though the werewolf has won 2 out of 3 rounds. But
Yeah.
we'll win the 3rd
Yeah, been
round.
the same person twice.
Yeah, we're batting 1,000 here.
All right, guys. All right, Zach, pass
be right
the
back.
baton. Okay.
Very well. Rory shall take up the 3rd. Shall be taking up the 3rd shift of this haunting tale of the werewolves.
Hey, is
I know I'm
Conan?
gonna go next round.
Me?
Oh yeah.
Conan?
Pikachu, you're back to life.
I have returned from the Goku's.
I'm so sorry, God. I didn't realize you're the other werewolf. I'm like, oh yeah, it's that damn Pikachu. And then I read it, I'm like, oh shit, no.
So what was it like inside of my stomach, Pikachu?
Very, very unpleasant, and I'm going to do extremely unpleasant things to your face later.
How about you, Shadow?
Chaos Blast.
It's not very effective. Goku, use Spirit Bomb. Win.
Yahoo!
No, that move needs the charge time. He has to wait 7 turns first.
Alright.
Oh, that's okay. I got Vegeta on my side, and we already know what happens when Vegeta meets up with Shadow.
Death battle.
Alright, Rory, as soon as Ty's back, we will start the final round of the evening.
Still,
Very well.
enjoy this round.
Very well played, Jaden. Very well played.
Thank you, sir. I was like, yes, Devin thinks I'm innocent.
I
We
will
gotta
be
keep
giving
him
you
in
the
there.
death glare from this point on.
There's no way they'll pick me 3 times in a row.
Actually, like I was actually serious about the whole. I was actually waiting a long time to give that.
I know because I don't have him as a contact. I'm like, who the heck is making him wait? What a rude person. And I'm like, oh wait, maybe it's me.
No worries, but I was actually waiting for someone else aside from you, so it actually did work out perfectly as a sort of like way to sort of trick you guys.
Who
And
was
it
it?
worked out. I wanted the werewolf to win. Good job, Blix.
Who was it you were trying to message?
I'll go. Well, of course, you already know who both werewolves are, and Devon, of course, was also the doctor. And I was and Devon, you were the first one to respond.
I noticed.
As for, thank you, Devon. But Blix and Connan were the last ones to respond.
Conan, why do you not know computers?
I should have remembered that. He's having trouble earlier on call. I should.
By the way, Blix, I will give you some good news. You were not the last one to respond. You were the middle one.
I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Alright, guys, Ty's back.
Yeah,
All right.
Welcome back, Ty.
Welcome back, Ty. Alright, Rory, you may take up the mantle as the narrator. for our third and final round of Werewolf.
We are about to die.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Yes, Sean, you are. All right.
I'd like to see if my third character can actually last for some time. 'Cause I love this one.
Welcome everybody to Werewolf Night Theater. Tonight, we begin our tale on a rather cheery night, actually. A very nice full moon, but unfortunately there are a few blood-curdling screams, and the next morning we hear the sounds of the villagers waking up and rushing out into the town square to find out what's going on. And here is our cast of notables. First up, we have Anton as Dexter Morgan from the show Dexter.
Hello.
Next up,
Great impression there.
Shut up.
THAI-REI as Anna Kendrick, an actress.
Hello.
Next is Larry as Catbug.
Hey, Catbug!
Aw, he's so cute.
Dad of everyone!
Wait,
Oh shoot.
Skip Devon.
And tacos.
You skipped Devon.
Yes, I did, didn't I? Unfortunately, I also skipped something else very important. Everybody go back to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Wondering if you did that.
Sleeping.
Wondering about that.
Okay, everybody dream.
Wait.
All right. The werewolves, and the doctor have all been chosen. Doctor, please choose who you would like to save. Okie doke. Alright. The false start of the morning now actually came up as a true start. Call it daylight savings. Everybody, you may wake up.
Oh, darn that daylight savings time.
Okay, going through the introductions once more. We're going to start off with Sean the Fox as Star-Lord.
Whoa, 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 back up, back up. What? Oh, where am I? Where am I? Hey, watch it, Ninja Turtle.
We have Zach as Nigel Thornberry.
Oh, simply smashing.
BLIXEMI as God, or Morgan Freeman. CONNAN as Timmy Turner.
I don't have big stupid teeth. You have big stupid teeth.
Grown up, apparently. And still bitter. Sean Wolf as Master Chief from Halo.
Hi there.
Laurie as Catbug.
Sugar peas!
And yes, we have Devon as... Yes, the character that ruined Star Wars. Thank you so much for that. This narrator has a personal vendetta against you, but don't worry, because I am not the werewolf.
And unfortunately, I am afraid that this town has come upon hard times. For 2 people have died in the previous night.
Oh, that's smashing.
It appears that, first off, we have Nigel Thornberry as the one who got smashed by the werewolf.
Why do I always get smashed by werewolves?
Because you investigate animals too much.
And apparently God can be killed. Morgan Freeman.
Guys, don't hate me because you hate me.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yeah, what the heck?
If I could say my last words before I pass away, the werewolf was.
Quick, who's?
We have a lot of splats, apparently. Alright, everybody, you may now deliberate amongst yourselves to decide who is the werewolf. I suggest going to Denny's. They have a special today.
Ooh, Denny's! I like how, like, 2 people died and everyone's like, let's go to Denny's!
It was a short funeral.
Guys.
Not much to bury.
I get to order off the senior menu.
Guys.
Yes?
Guys.
Who is it?
What do you want, Turner?
I just want to say, regardless of who the werewolf actually is, who wants to execute Jar Jar Binks? Raise your hand and say aye.
I.
Aye.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Watch him be the doctor.
Am I to understand that you're all already prepared to vote?
You bloodthirsty bunch.
I think that was the vote.
You know what? If he is the doctor, it's still, you know, it's still. I'm willing to take that chance, and even if he was, no great loss. We good?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, does he have a bounty on him?
I'll just get less words.
Wow, look at all the.
What are you still doing here?
Look at all the fanboys who put bounties on Jar Jar Binks. Oh, okay. Even the narrator's got one.
All right, everybody.
Mr. Jeffers?
Everybody to the courthouse. Come along, please. Truss them up.
Wait, is Jar Jar making fun of my teeth? I will destroy you.
Mr. Jar Jar, you are accused of being, well, in this case, accused of being a werewolf. Do you have any defense for this?
Yes, I do have a defense. I'm innocent. That's all.
Well,
Stop talking about my teeth.
a very airtight alibi. What does everybody else have to say about this jury? You may now render your votes.
I say, kill him! Kill him now!
People are really friendly, you know that?
Just for saying that Timmy's teeth are bad, well, I work with Kristen Stewart all the time, so I'd have to say she has worse teeth.
Sir, my teeth are not good. My teeth are not terrible. His teeth are terrible. Kill his teeth right now. And my pink hat is not silly.
I burn it with fire.
Jar Jar is. Okay, hang on. Okay. Rebecca, would you say that Jar Jar is guilty? Yes, Mr. Jeffers, I would.
I guess I'll go with everybody else. Yeah, guilty. What am I doing?
Well then, it would appear that we have a nearly unanimous decision, and I am afraid, Jar Jar, you are hereby executed.
But I get my last words.
What?
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like he's making fun of
my last words.
Ow.
You may.
You all suck.
And you are hereby sentenced to meeting with the fanboys of Star Wars.
Oh, hey, you think you're being a little bit harsh there?
Oh, that ain't gonna be pretty.
Unfortunately for our little village, while Jar Jar did pay for his crimes quite justifiably, he was not the werewolf.
Is anybody upset by this?
Yes.
No.
Nope.
I think
I
I'll
don't
be
even
able
know
to
who
sleep
Jar Jar
tonight.
Binks is to begin with.
I totally missed the Star Wars people, so I don't even know what you people were talking about. I've been in space.
Exactly.
Well, you all get to sleep soundly tonight knowing that you have rid the galaxy of a horrible, horrible pestilence. However, you also now get to go to sleep nervous because you have 2 werewolves still running about. Good night, everybody.
Good night. But wait. Good night.
Werewolves. Tonight is the night.
Hold on, what did I miss?
We're sleeping.
And Doctor, is there anybody that you would like to save? All right. The next morning came bright and early, and nobody was happy.
Oh, darn, this sucks.
This stinks.
Hello.
Yes, I am afraid nobody was happy, for they
I'm
found
so unhappy.
2 extra victims, one of which was the breakout character of the summer. Or at least he was,
Darn.
next to the tree and the
Lord.
raccoon.
Oh, no.
Yes, I am afraid that Star-Lord perished.
No.
And while everybody was ruminating over his loss, everybody kind of looked over the fact that, yeah, Timmy Turner also died.
No.
Well, I can go at least audition for Indiana Jones now because, you know, they're rebooting Indiana Jones. So see ya.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go talk to my Fairly Odd Parents somewhere else in a different fashion from now on. So I guess nobody make fun of my teeth while I'm dead. Blech.
Well, Denny's is now closed since Timmy Turner was the owner of that, so you all had to settle for Red Lobster.
Yeah.
I heard they had good biscuits.
That's the only thing good about them.
Yeah.
Deliberations began.
Okay, what do we do?
Talk about who you think the werewolf is. Or werewolves in this case, since you still got 2.
Well, that's unsettling.
Wait, who's still alive?
Anna Kendrick.
Dexter
Catbug
Moore,
is still alive.
Anna
Yeah.
Kendrick, Catbug, and the Master Chief.
Only 4 people?
Only
Great.
4 people. The werewolves move fast, and the Doctor has not been able to save anybody. The TARDIS is apparently broken.
I told you we should have left Jar Jar alive. Jerks. Is this really how we're going to converse?
We don't know who to look at.
It's telekinesis. No, wait.
That's telepathy.
Yes.
I mean, Catbug's too cute. I outshine Kristen Stewart in Twilight, which nobody saw, I'm sure.
I did, sadly. Now, apparently, our host is also able to speak with spirits.
Yes. He's quite attuned, isn't he?
You all really need to try and figure out who this werewolf is. Evening is coming fast, and I will tell you all to go to bed.
So, Who thinks it's 1 second, I need the name of the list. And name list. Okay, Master Chief can be very is very strong, so that's a possibility, but
That's being a little biased, isn't it?
excuse me, have you seen him in Halo?
I don't think so. Then again, I haven't seen
Wait, I forget who
anything.
it is.
I'm still a baby.
I say it's already the one admitted killer here, and that's Dexter.
I'm not.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. Hey, I just killed murderers, so I'm going to kill the werewolves. One by one.
I think it might be Dexter.
Because I want to kill the werewolves? What?
I don't know.
Are you listening to yourself?
I'm not listening to anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we know which ones were left alive. Village idiots.
Okay, so I picked...
Kind of reading through the list again. Let's see.
Yeah, I can pick anyone.
Okay. Do any of you have any ideas?
No.
No.
Okay. That's 2 no's.
I say it's Dexter.
1 Dexter.
Probably Master Chief or Dexter.
Thank you. I say Master
Okay, I'm going to say that we have technically 2 votes against Dexter now.
I say Master Chief. Now we have 2 against Master Chief.
Do we have a tiebreaker anywhere?
Okay.
Wait, isn't Alari supposed to... Oh, oops.
Catbug, do you have a
Catbug's
vote?
still alive.
I don't know.
You don't. You don't know. We have a tie, folks. Okay. You all do realize that if you go to sleep tonight, the werewolves win.
That's a really uncanny thought.
Master Chief.
You choose Master Chief.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Alright, that officially tips it into Master Chief's disfavor. To the courthouse! We are here once again to deliberate about whether or not the Master Chief is in fact one of the werewolves now prowling our fair streets. Mr. Chief, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Who's playing with his mic?
Yes, What was that?
Who's playing with his mic? You could hear scratching.
I don't know.
I hear scratching too. Somebody's playing with their mic. It's not me.
Maybe the werewolf is getting a little antsy.
Yes, I have something to say. My entire purpose is protecting the innocent, so why would I go against what I vowed to do?
Because werewolf hormones or something.
Werewolf.
Hey, I know werewolves. I work with wolves on Twilight.
Yeah.
Very well. And is that your entire defense?
Yeah, just leave it at that.
Very well then. We will now put it to the jury to vote whether or not you will in fact be declared innocent or guilty. Mr. Morgan, what do you have to say?
I'd say innocent.
Congratulations, Mr. Chief. You have 1 vote for innocent. What say you, Miss Kendrick?
I say innocent.
Yes.
Majority will rule. However, we will still hear from Miss Catbug. What have you to say?
Waller's mom told me to say that Master Chief is innocent.
I can barely understand her.
She said innocent.
Oh.
It is hereby the ruling of this court that you are declared innocent, Mr. Chief. Congratulations, you may leave now.
Thank you.
Congratulations on all agreeing. However, you also have not managed to pinpoint the werewolf any more than you were able to this morning, so I will allow you all one chance to either choose another person to convict or go to bed, at which point the werewolf will win.
I say kill the cat bug.
No, don't kill the cat bug.
Delicious.
It hurts my ears.
Didn't you just say that you were going to defend the innocent? Controversy.
I changed my mind.
What a werewolf would say.
That is one for the cat bug. What have the rest of you have to say?
I think cat bug's innocent.
Mr. Morgan.
I say cat bug, just for laughs.
Miss Catbug, you are now accused of being a werewolf at this second trial in as many minutes. What do you have to say in your defense? And please be clear.
I don't know.
As clear and concise as any defense I've heard today. Let's take a vote.
Sean, I mean, Master Chief.
What?
Master Chief, what do you have to say, innocent or guilty?
I have to go with guilty.
One for guilty. And what have you to say, Mr. Morgan?
I say guilty.
And you, Miss Kendrick, innocent or guilty?
Innocent.
No.
Majority rules in this case, so I am afraid, Miss Catbug, you are about to get stepped on.
No!
Do you have any final words?
I shall transport out of here into another dimension.
You're not Goku.
I would have gone with tacos, but whatever.
Well, as interesting as that was, I will now give it over to the narrator. And I'm going to say congratulations to you guys, because you actually did manage to knock out one of the werewolves.
Wait. Cool.
Woo. Oh.
However, there is still one lurking about. Good night, everybody.
I'm scared.
Werewolf, you may now choose your victim. And Doctor, you may choose who you wish to save. All right, we have our people, and the night rolled by quickly, and now everybody may arise.
I can't believe Catbug was a werewolf.
I can't either.
You can never trust those small ones.
Unfortunately, you were still greeted by tragedy,
Oh, come on.
where the Master Chief bit the dust.
So the doctor died.
It's doubly problematic, however. He was the doctor. You find the abandoned TARDIS under his home.
Huh. Abandoned, deserted.
Yep, you know what that means.
Amen.
It was Dexter.
The werewolf has won, and it was indeed Dexter.
I cannot believe I killed Elari. What was I thinking?
Congratulations. The werewolves have officially won every game this night.
Holy smokes! Well,
I think it was because that there were 2 werewolves for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that kind of kills off the entire village a little bit too quickly.
Well, and it's hard to find
Just a
some
little.
strategy. Right? Because it's hard to find someone's strategy. Because usually, when one person you go, okay, well, this person would probably kill that person first, and then so you can like logically it down depending on how you know people. But if you have 2, it's like, oh, that could be someone else entirely. So like you have 2 different people playing styles opposed to one.
It was
Yeah, and people kept picking off 1 person at a time as opposed to picking off 2 people at the same time.
Mm.
You know?
But if you pick up 2 people at the same time, you still get the same result where people die quicker. Because you have 2 people die in the night
Well,
and then 2
yeah,
people
but
die
if you
in a
pick up 2
trial,
people, you
that
had a
means you're
larger...
down to like half your coup in like the first round. So
Yeah,
it's
but you can also, you can also, you have a
I'm
larger
not the
chance
dog
of
yet.
hitting the werewolves.
We also had a limited time tonight because I didn't want the game to stretch on forever. So I'm glad there was actually 2 werewolves. So.
And the point is, we lost.
Aha.
And
So, in the end, werewolves lost all around.
I overwhelmingly.
See, we might have stood a chance if BLIXEMI wasn't there twice, because that just threw me right off. I didn't expect that at all. It's like,
Oh, yeah, that was actually one of the main reasons I wanted to actually choose Blix as the werewolf.
thought
Completely.
that, like, nah, he wouldn't be that much of a.
Well, it's
twit.
Zach, so yes, he would.
Who knows? Maybe if I play another game, maybe I'll play.
At least
that.
I got half of the night.
Everybody, thank you so much. Give them all a round of applause.
Thank you, audience. Thank you.
I'm
Thank
so
you,
sorry,
Larry.
Elari.
Thanks, guys.
And thank you so much for coming to this game of Werewolf. It was kind of experimental. Wanted to see if I could change up the game. I will think, depending on audience reaction, also what everybody thinks, we'll either do it next week or we'll go back to Mad Libs and maybe even look into other games. So until then, I am Sean, the Fox and the Fedora, and thank you for joining me tonight. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, guys.
And peek.